Well, welcome back here as we get ready to go with the boys' game. We thank Coach Brian Weatherman for coming up and spending a few minutes with us here as in between games. Tough lots, Coach, but great start to the game.
Yeah, it's kind of a tale of two halves. I thought the first half, we were getting all the loose balls, rebounds. I thought we were doing a good job getting in passing lanes, getting deflections, making their offense work on the offense. Our defense making them work on the offensive end. Second half, I thought they basically just flipped it on us, and they did that and kind of pushed our offense further out and made it harder for us to get the ball where we wanted to. And they were getting the loose balls and definitely really crashed the boards on the offensive end. Conley, I don't know how many little putbacks, not necessarily putbacks, but getting offensive rebounds, give them second opportunities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was discussing with Scott. It really was a tale of two halves for both squads. I mean, it was completely different. Conley was their main point producer in the first half, and Davis and Cravens, both who I came into the game expecting big games from, were basically silent. A lot of that due to our good defense. But after handling it to Ellsworth, they came out hard and fought hard through it. One thing I was kind of surprised, two things I was impressed with in the first half. Number one, defensively, we were doing so much better than what I've seen us do it several times, producing a lot of steals that ended up in good points. Secondly, and I think we were running against the zone, we were able to do a lot of cutting to the basket with people other than Shoop.
Yeah.
And I hadn't really seen that this season so far.
I thought the first half was maybe the best half of basketball we almost played all year. I know you can look at some of the games we scored 60 points and stuff, but you also got to look at the opponent too.
Yes.
I thought we executed our stuff really good in the first half. Like you said, we worked real hard last night with our post players, sealing people off, getting a little bit more physical, and it led to some easy baskets for us. I thought they did a really nice job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was very impressed with that and very glad to see that because it was creating some things that I don't think any of our opponents had seen before. Unfortunately, that they must have made some adjustments and took that away in the second half. So we just need to forget this and then walk on.
And that's what I told the girls. And I said, I saw a couple tears in there, and I think that's great that, they're that disappointed in this loss. I mean, tonight was a big game in terms of seeding for sub-state, but it's not the end of the season.
No, it's not.
There's still a lot of basketball left to be played, and I feel like we're really, over the last couple of weeks, since we were down to play lacrosse, that we play some really good basketball, and I think we're getting better.
Yes.
And we just got to keep getting better, you hang your head about tonight's loss. By the time you get your head back up, the season may be over. So you got to get your head back up and get ready to go play Friday night.
Yeah. This puts Ellsworth into a tie for us in the league and also in sub-state standings, and we just have to keep going forward and make the positive efforts that we can be made in any way, shape, or form against our remaining four opponents, starting with a good Southeast team coming up Friday night at home.
Yeah, that'll be a big game for us. Of course, last time we didn't have Kennedy when we played them, and so they're going to get a little bit different look from us as well. So
that's right, Kennedy had been sick or something.
Yeah, she had rolled her ankle the night before in practice.
Oh, that was right, yeah.
So we'll get her back, where Southeast hasn't seen us with her, and, it'll be a little bit different game. I think the Cleveland girl is got a foot fracture right now, so they may have a little bit different look as well. So
what about the Cleveland girl again?
That she had fractured her foot. So,
oh my, really? Yeah, that'll be a big blow to them.
They may have a little bit different look as well. But you play. We got to play who we can put on the court. They got to play who they can put on the court Friday night, and then we just go.
Exactly. Well, Coach, tough loss, but keep everybody's heads up, keep working, and we're looking forward to as a successful conclusion this season as we can get it.
Yep, we'll keep working.
Thanks for coming up and talking to us. Have a good evening. Thanks for Coach Weatherman for coming and spending time with us. We'll go ahead and also get some game stats going here for the boys contest. Getting ready to keep rolling with the Ellsworth Bearcats. This is the 90th game in the series between the two squads. Minneapolis leads it overall 51-38. We're 21-17 here in Ellsworth. The squads have split the last 2 games that were played. They beat us in Minneapolis to close out the season last year, and then we beat them at home to start this season. Overall, Ellsworth is 1-7 in the league, tied to 7th place. Minneapolis is 2-5 in the league for 5th place. In sub-state rankings, Minneapolis is 6-9 overall for 4th in sub-state rankings, and Ellsworth in the same sub-state is 3-12 overall with a 7th place. We'll get ready to roll here. The Lions being hosted by the Bearcats of Ellsworth.
Minneapolis Lions will start out with Josh Macy, 6'1" sophomore Josh Macy, and for the Ellsworth Bearcats, number 2, a junior, 6' Cody Sukup. For Minneapolis, a freshman, 6'1", Eric Yoxel. For the Bearcats, number 3, 5'9" junior, Grant Glazer. For Minneapolis, number 12, 5'9" senior, Colin Briggs. For the Ellsworth Bearcats, number 4, 6'1" senior, Josh Barr. For the Minneapolis Lions, 6'1" junior, Alex Yoxel. And for the Ellsworth Bearcats, 5'9" freshman, Nick Flynn. 5'9" freshman for the Bearcats. Well, you bet he can shoot some threes.
Well, he's wearing the glasses for it. Hopefully he can.
For Minneapolis, number 33, 6'3" sophomore John Kelly. And for the Bearcats, number 23, Matthew Keener, 6'3" junior. Now, Dale, you saw him play last time. I was not in Minneapolis for that ball game last time we played.
We beat them by 13. I quite honestly can't remember if we played a good game or not. Good enough to beat them by 13. They've had some personnel problems since then. They lost a few players. I don't know if they were starters or not due to suspensions. So they've had to recuperate.
Macy had 28 points that first game. Wow.
Look forward to Josh having another good night tonight.
Minneapolis
leading scorer overall.
In their red. Ellsworth Bearcats in their home white as we get ready to go here in just a second. Bearcats and the Lions ready to do battle. Boys trying to redeem the girls' loss. Kelly will jump against number 23, Keener. And the tip is up, and it will go into the Bearcats as they get it to Glazer to set it up. Glazer back on the outside, gets it over to Sukup. Sukup drives the right-hand side. He picks up his dribble, gets it back to Flynn. Flynn back to Sukup. Sukup swing pass over to Glazer. Glazer back to Flynn. Flynn drives all the way around to top, pulls it back down. And he nearly loses it. Nice hands by Minneapolis on that as Colin Briggs had a great hands in there. Can't get the tie up. Glazer with a little push off. Back to Sukup. Back to Keener. Back to Flynn. Flynn at the top of the key. Back in the top of this. Hands to Sukup. Back to Keener. Keener back to Sukup. 2-3 zone for the Lions. Shot by Keener in the lane. Up. No good. Rebounded by Kelly. Back in the hands of Macy. Macy will bring it down to set it up. Back to Yoxel. He picks up his dribble. Back to Briggs. Briggs set it up. Back over to Macy on the right-hand side. Looks down to Eric Yoxel. Eric will drive. Shot in the lane. Up and no good. Kelly with a near rebound, and it comes into the hands of Glazer. Comes back the other direction. Glazer pulls it down. Gets it back over to Flynn for the Bearcats. Scoreless here early in the first. Keener with the ball. Keener back to Flynn. Flynn back to top to Sukup. Sukup will dribble into the paint. Gets it back to Glazer. Glazer pulls it away. Gets it down low into the hands of Barr and nearly turns it over. Back into Sukup. And that is going to be a near. Oh, wow.
Thought his foot was on the line when he touched the ball, but I guess not.
Good hands by
Eric Yoxel ties it up, and we lose it out of bounds.
Mortimer will check in for Briggs. Glazer on the outside will set it up for the Bearcats. Glazer back on the right-hand side. Swing pass over to Flynn. Flynn guarded there in the 2-3 by Mortimer. Back to Sukup. Sukup drives.
Mortimer with the foul. Push-off foul there.
And that is first foul on Mortimer. Flynn inbounds, gets it to Glazer. Glazer pulls it down, dribbles out of it, gets it back to Sukup. Sukup back to Glazer. Glazer back to top to Keener, back to Flynn. Bearcats just nice and easy, not forcing anything, trying to work clock. And they go around to Flynn. Walked with it, no call. Get it back to Keener. In the lane, shot up and no good. And rebounded by Yoxel. Nice job, Alex. Fight hard for that rebound. Back to Macy, back to Eric, back to Macy. Yoxel, back to Alex, back to Kelly in the lane. Shot up and good. Nice job, John Kelly.
Nice little turnaround jumper, 5-footer.
Glazer with the ball.
Three subs getting ready to come in from Minneapolis.
They just trying to nicely slow it down here. They get it over to Sukup. Sukup in the lane, down low, and blocked from behind. Nice job. I believe Mortimer had the block there.
Either Mortimer or
Yoxel.
Eric Yoxel.
Yep. Checking out will be Kelly and Yoxel. As checking in will be Rothenberger, as Davis, and Nace.
They have a timeout.
We got a timeout.
Or Ellsworth.
30 seconds. 2-0 here. Lions leads 4:53 as Minneapolis has the early lead here in Ellsworth. As we'll go ahead and keep it here as we weren't ready for that timeout. Well, Dale, I can tell you one thing right now. Ellsworth trying to slow it down. Minneapolis trying to push it up. And
they are definitely working for the good shot.
Yep.
Against our 2-3 zone. Rotating the ball well. Overall, they've handled the ball well.
Yep. And the Bearcats will have the ball underneath their own basket. Flynn will pull the trigger for the Bearcats. They get into Glazer. Glazer. Once again, the Lions in a 2-3. Davis, Hound, and Glazer pretty tight. There's a 5-second call. Nice job. Same official that got us earlier. Forced it right there. And we forced the turnover. Nice job, Brandon Davis. That was more of a 5-second than what they gave Lindsey Shoup earlier.
Oh, you're just prejudiced.
I am. I don't doubt that one bit. Rothenberger on the outside. They look down low. Gets it to Connor Nace. Down low to Macy. And
Glazer elbow in the back on Macy.
Well, we saw a lot of those calls in the girls' game.
They're continuing with it here in the boys' game.
Macy to inbounds. They get it into Nace, off the glass. Oh, almost. Back to the Bearcats. Bearcats will bring it down in the hands of Glazer. Back to Flynn. Flynn back to the top of the key to Keener. Keener back over to Sukup. Sukup picks up his dribble. Goes cross court to Flynn. Flynn, nice hustle right there down the lines, and they come away with it. Oh, great hands by Nace.
Great recovery.
Nace fronts him very well. Macy drives all the way in off the glass and good. Nice job by Josh Macy to run the floor.
4-0 Minneapolis.
Yep.
Rothenberger blocking foul.
Yep. Gavin just got a little too close too fast. Tried to go there for the
steal.
They're trying to trap him more there, and he just got a little too close too. 4-0 Lions. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Swing pass. Oh, nice pass down low to Sukup, up and good as they get their first points. Great look by Glazer as he finishes right there. Macy dribbles around, gets it down to Rothenberger. Gavin Back to Davis. Davis back over to Mortimer. Back to Davis. Back to Rothenberger. Gavin. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he bowled through there, had his elbow out, pushing, making room.
That'll
Offensive
be 2
foul
on Gavin.
Second team foul, 2 personals. Briggs comes in, Alex Yoxel comes in.
4th team foul on us.
Third,
got 3.
Third team foul.
No, then I missed one somewhere. I've got 4 in the book. So
Okay.
anyway, doesn't matter. Ball goes back to the top to Keener, back over to Sukup. Sukup down low to Keener. Keener in the lane, back over to Glazer for 3. Off the mark, rebounded by Nace. Nace nearly has a pocket pick. Gets it back up to Davis. Davis had a wide open lane. Look at the lane, pulls it down, gets it back over. Gets the drive, and there's a ball goes on the ground. It's going to stay with us. And
Davis lost his balance trying to drive the lane under good defensive pressure. Fortunately, we didn't turn it over. It's 4-2 Minneapolis.
Davis inbounds. Kelly will check back in for the lines.
2:48 remaining in the first quarter.
So will Josh Macy. Connor Nace does a great job. He will sit down. And Macy will check in for Brandon Davis. Macy to inbounds. Get a nice inbounds pass to Kelly, and Kelly finishes nicely. Kelly wide open underneath the bucket. 6-2 Lions. Glazer with the ball. Picks up his dribble. Back to Flynn. Flynn guarded by Briggs, and Briggs is going to pick up a touch foul right there. And that'll be his first.
4th team foul.
I'll have to find out where I screwed up earlier. So.
Davis has 2. Briggs has 1.
I had Mortimer and Kelly with 1 also, so I don't know who doesn't. Glazer dribbles around traffic, gets it back over to Sukup. Sukup gets it down low to Keener. Keener in the lane, shot up and good.
Nice shot by Keener. Against the defensive pressure.
Brandon Davis, oh, wowzer.
Yep. Defensive or offensive foul called on Briggs, his second.
Brandon Davis getting ready to check back in. Mortimer
Fleming
comes out.
Comes in.
We're 1 short. We only got 4 guys out there. No, we got 5. We got 5. There we go. Sorry. 6-4 Lions with a 2-point lead. Glazer with the ball. And that'll be a turnover the other direction.
They tried the old alley-oop there. Couldn't quite have what was needed to finish that off.
Ball will be in the hands of Macy. Josh gets it over to Alex Yoxel. Alex back to Kelly. Kelly looks down the low block, back over to Davis. Davis back to Macy from the free throw line, up and off the mark. Oh, good hustle by Kelly, but Sukup comes up with the rebound. Back over to Glazer. Glazer back over to Flynn. Flynn with the ball. And they get it down low. In for the Lions is Fleming for the first time. Swing pass back over to Sukup, guarded by Davis. Back over to Keener. Keener gets it. Oh, nice job, Brandon Davis. Brandon gets a great job getting up there and finishes the other direction. Nice job, Brandon Davis, with the great hands to tip it up in the air and then gets the loose ball and finishes strong. Ball comes back the other direction into Sukup. Sukup back over to Flynn. Flynn drives from the free throw line, shot up off the mark, rebounded by Keener. Keener up, and it's no good. But there's going to be a foul, and he will go to the line. That'll be on Alex Yoxel, his first personal foul.
6th team foul, unfortunately. 1 on the Bearcats here in the first quarter. 57.8 seconds to go. It's 8-4 Minneapolis.
Shot is up and good by Keener.
Eric Yoxel, Connor Nace, and Fleming come in.
Fleming's been in. So just,
okay.
Yeah.
Thought 3 came in. I guess not.
8-5 Lions still with the lead. Keener at the line to try to bring it within 2. Shot is up and it's short. And, good rebound by Bearcats and blocked away by Yoxel. Checking in for the Bearcats was number 30 as he comes in for the first time.
Call is on the floor.
Foul, I didn't.
It's too bad Connor got that bucket to fall in, or the basket fall in. Second team foul on the Bearcats.
Macy with the ball. 8-5, 44 seconds left here in the first. Back to Nace. Nace back to Davis. Brandon back to Fleming. Fleming back over to on the outside, goes to Macy with 34 seconds left. Minneapolis will try to work for a shot here. Gets it back to Fleming. Fleming back to Davis with 24 seconds left. Back to Macy. Back over to Fleming. Back to Davis. 16. Back to Macy. Get over to Davis on the outside. Gets it down low to Nace. Nace up and good. Nice job, Connor Nace. Wow, nice play by the Lions and a great finish by Nace. 4 seconds left. Keener takes the shot. Oh, wowzer. How
Twist
in the
the
world?
3 at time expiring. We had the 5-point lead.
Oh, wow.
It's not one of the guys I would have counted on then to be a 3-point shooter, but he sure looked cool as a cucumber there. It's 10-8 Minneapolis after a 1-quarter play here against the host, Ellsworth Bearcats. We'll be right back after word from our messages.
And his crew would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. CNR Plating is a Minneapolis Lions sport backer and wants to wish the Lions a great season.
The Scott Osherman Agency, your American family insurance agent, is dedicated to giving you the best insurance possible for your car, home, life, health, retirement, or farm and ranch insurance. Scott is there to help. The Scott Osherman Agency, your American family insurance agent. He's there when you need him.
Welcome back to Ellsworth. Second
Wow.
quarter action to begin.
That's an unlikely person to take that 3, but he drains it. Coach Shoup, I think Coach Shoup wanted to, I think he thought the clock had expired when he took that shot, but I'm not sure for sure what he was talking to the official about. But needless to say, the Lions had the lead 10-8 at the end of 1, but the Bearcats had the ball to start. Checking in for the Bearcats is number 22, Morgan Barco, and
Fleming
stolen
tips it
by
away.
Macy, and he misses the layup.
You don't see that very often. Bearcats get the rebound here. They come the other way.
Fleming with a nice steal, and Macy
Fleming
with another steal. Gets it up to Davis. Davis up, and he gets it. Nice job, Brandon Davis, as Brandon gets his 4th point of the night. Another steal caused by the Lions.
12-8 Minneapolis.
Near one by Davis. Keener with the ball. Back over. Swing pass down low, and nice jump up by Yoxel. Eric went up in the air and pulled that one down. Gets it back to Brandon Davis. Davis back to Yoxel. Yoxel, he'll drive in. Gets it back over to Fleming for 3. It's short. But nice rebound by Connor Nace, and there's a tie-up. It'll stay with Minneapolis. Great job by Connor Nace to get a hold of that ball and hold on to it. Bearcats will get a sub in. Sukup comes in for Keener. Bearcats Lions to inbounds the ball. Yoxel inbounds, gets it to Davis. Back to Macy. Back to Davis.
We about
Nearly lost it right there.
that too short, didn't we?
Macy with the ball on the outside. Into Nace off the glass and can't get it. He's going to get the foul.
Not quite enough strength on the shot. He needed to get it to bounce. He was trying to get the bounce off the glass, and it barely reached the rim. And then he fouled trying to get the ball. 7th team foul, so 1-1 here for the Bearcats the rest of this quarter.
Eric Yoxel, Connor Nace, and Fleming check out as Davis, Kelly, and Davis, Rothenberger, and Yoxel check in.
6:47 remaining in the half. It's 12-8.
Off the mark, rebounded by Alex Yoxel, back up to Macy. Alex Yoxel at the top of the key. Looks down low to Kelly, gets it into Rothenberger. He'll take the shot from the free throw line, up and no good. Nearly pulled away, but comes away with the Bearcats with the ball. Back to top the key to Glazer. Glazer back over on the outside to Barco. Barco back over the right-hand side to Sukup. Sukup back to Glazer. Glazer looks down low. There's a lot of battle going down low. And near steal by Macy, back over to Glazer. Glazer shot up, no good. Kelly with the rebound, back to Macy. Macy dribbles all the way down, pulls it back. He'll drive in the lane, back to Yoxel. Yoxel shot up and no good, and rebounded by Glazer. Oh!
Was not a backcourt violation. There's a foul on Rothenberger.
It'll be number 3 on Gavin.
He stepped over the line and then stepped back. That should have been, the ball wasn't over.
The ball wasn't over. I don't know if that's what they call, but the ball wasn't over.
Yeah.
His foot was, but the ball wasn't.
8th team foul on the Lions.
Shot up and good by Barr as he makes his first free throw. Eric Yoxel checks in for Rothenberger.
12-9.
Second shot coming by Barr is up, and it's good.
2-point advantage, 12-10. 5:47 to go in the half.
Macy crosses the timeline, gets it to Eric Yoxel. Eric down low to Macy. Come on. There's a foul on Glazer, and Glazer's going, oh, he didn't do anything. Except for pick up the second foul.
3rd team foul.
Keener checks in for Glazer. Macy to inbounds. And we turn it over on the inbounds. Flynn with the ball, back to Sukup. Sukup back to Keener at the top of the key, back over to Barco. Barco back to Flynn. Flynn with the ball, set it up. Drives it around to Sukup. Sukup picks it up, gets it over to Keener. Keener back to Flynn. Flynn takes a long 3, and he gets it.
He said it. With those glasses, he's probably a 3-point shooter. They take the lead, 13-12.
Yep. Macy back to Yoxel. Yoxel picks up his dribble, back to Macy. Macy back to Davis for 3. Off the mark and rebounded by Eric Yoxel. Eric back to Alex. Nice rebound, Eric. Alex in the lane, shot up and good. Nice job, Alex Yoxel. Alex gets the runner to fall, and he will go to the line for the and 1.
It was a doubt for a few seconds whether it was going to fall or not.
I know. Barr with his first personal.
So we take the lead again, 14-13. 4:38 remaining in the half.
Only their 4th team foul. Alex at the line for the and 1. And he makes it. Flynn will bring it down for the Bearcats. Lions up by 2, 15-13. Ball goes to Sukup. Sukup gets it over to Keener. Keener back to Barco, back to Flynn. Flynn at the top of the key, dribbles all the way around, gets it over to Sukup.
Pretty good little ball handler for a freshman.
He really is. Back to Keener. Keener in the lane, shot up and good. And Keener a pretty darn good ball player. That's his 8th point of the night.
From the post.
Tied up.
Sukup with the foul from behind.
Fleming will check in for Yoxel.
Sukup, that is.
Sukup?
Yep.
Okay. I appreciate that. I hadn't heard it earlier. So.
Tied at 15.
Kelly in the lane, shot up and no good.
Sukup with another foul, trying to stop Kelly.
That'll be his second, just like that. Kelly will go to the line and shoot 2.
6th team foul. Gage Mortimer's in for Minneapolis.
Shot is up and off the mark. Checking in will be number 30, Barta, for Soka. Second shot by Kelly. Shot is up and it's off the mark as well. Tied up at 15, Ellsworth with the ball. Barco back in the hands of Flynn. Flynn, swing pass over on the outside to Barco. Barco dribble around, guarded by Davis. There should be there he picks it up. Oh, where's the 5 on that? No call. Flynn drives, gets it back over. Keener, an off balance 3. How did he not step out of bounds? Oh, wow. Ball goes back to Flynn. Flynn back to Sokup. Or, excuse me, Barco. Barco back to Flynn. Flynn will drive. Wow. Call on Fleming. His first personal, 9th team foul. And at the line will be Flynn. What do you want to bet he's a free throw shooter too?
Probably so.
Shot is up and no good.
Way to icing, Scott.
Thank you, thank you. Second shot coming. 3:18 left to go here in the first half. Tied up at 15. Second shot is up and no good.
Somebody was in the lane for the
Somebody's
Bearcats.
in the lane, so
it wouldn't have counted if they'd made it. Now the Lions, the opportunity to come back and take the lead again. 3:15 to go in the half.
Brandon Davis guard at the top. Ooh, we got lucky there, Dale.
Yep.
Ball goes back to top to Mortimer. Down low to Kelly. Kelly shot up, no good. Kelly tries to get the rebound and save it out of bounds. He can't quite do it.
They're getting mugged under the boards there. No calls.
Ball comes back.
Coming back in.
Into the hands of Barco. Barco back to top to Keener. Keener picks up his dribble. Back over to Flynn. Flynn back over to Barta. Barta back to Keener, back to Barco. It's off the mark, well off the mark. Rebounded by Fleming. Back to Davis. Davis back to Fleming. Back to Davis. Into Yoxel. Eric back to Davis. Pulls it back out. And there's going to be a foul on Keener. And that'll be his first personal.
7th team foul. So 1-on-1 opportunity for Eric here.
Alex Yoxel will check in for Fleming. And
Macy comes in for Davis.
Davis, yep. Eric at the line for a 1-on-1. Shot is up and good. Eric makes his first points of the night. We've got a 1-point lead. Second shot coming. Shot is up and makes them both.
17-15, 2:21 to go in the half. Minneapolis.
Flynn with the ball to bring it down for the Bearcats. Crosses the timeline. He's trapped immediately. And Keener shot up, no good. And there's going to be a foul. Yep.
Barr, 4, had the tip possibility and was fouled.
Foul is on Eric Yoxel.
9th team foul. Like 10th team foul.
Barr at the line to shoot 2. He was perfect earlier.
So they'll be shooting 2 for the last 2 minutes here.
And first one's up and good. 17-16. You'll have another one coming here. Official talking to Gage Mortimer about something. Shot is up and makes them both.
Tied at 17 now, 2:09 to go in the half.
Macy set it up. Back over to Yoxel. Alex back to Eric. Back to Mortimer, back to Alex. Alex back to top the key to Macy. Minneapolis sets the play, gets it on the right-hand side, down low to Eric, and it's going to be fouled by Keener, and that'll be 2 on Keener.
That referee, when he's under the basket, is very consistent with those pushing in the back calls.
Eric will go back to the line to shoot 2.
8th team foul on the Bearcats.
Shot is up and off the mark.
Bearcats get the rebound.
Tied up at 17 here. Flynn with the ball. Minute 42 left in the first half. Barco back into Barr. Barr back to Barco. That's flat. And Macy comes away with it. Up and good. Nice job, Josh Macy.
Layup.
Back goes the other direction. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Wow.
Touchy, touchy, touchy.
Wow. Eric gets his second personal, and I mean that was a touch if there was ever a touch foul. And Barco will just go to the line to shoot 2. First one is up and good by the senior Barco.
Eric's second, so he'll have to sit down for the balance of the half. 1:20 to go.
Well, I'm assuming he's a senior, either that or he's like a 10th year senior at the bulletin. Second one is off the mark and rebounded by. If that's the case, there's a foul the other direction.
Fleming with the rebound. Barco fouls.
That'll be his first. That will send Macy to the line as to shoot a 1-on-1.
They've got 22 down as a senior.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Could be, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Small fella, physique-wise.
Macy in and out.
That's wow. Josh is just uncharacteristically cold tonight on those free throws.
That's his first one he shot, but he's
I thought he missed another one.
Cold. Flynn with the ball, backward to Barco. Barco.
That was a layup, I remember.
Yeah, that was a layup.
Another foul on the back. Mortimer put Barco to the line for 2.
Wow.
He was kind of riding him there. He did have his hand on his back. See that? Oftentimes, no harm, no foul. But boy, they are sticklers with that tonight.
Yeah, they are. Barco will go back the line to shoot 2 here. First one is up, and it's good.
Ties it at 19. 55 seconds remaining in the half.
Another one coming. Shot is up and makes them both. .52 seconds left in the first half, 20-19. Ball in the hands of Mortimer, back to Fleming. Back to Macy. Back to Mortimer. We're going to just work the clock.
35 seconds.
Macy on the outside, back to Gage. Gage back to Fleming at 29. Back to Mortimer. They're just guarding Macy pretty tight here with 22 seconds left. And they pull it back. They sit back into a zone with 15 seconds left. Backward to Mortimer, back into Macy. Macy shot up, no call. Rebound, no good, and that's going to be off of White. It'll stay with Minneapolis.
Alex Shox with a putback attempt that just was awry. 3.3 seconds remaining for the Lions to do something here.
Macy to inbounds, gets it into Fleming for 3. Nope. And that's going to end the half. I'll tell you, Dale, not what I expected here. 20-19, Ellsworth with the lead at the half.
If you'd have told me that when we were driving down here, Scott, I'd have told you, pull over, buddy. I'm going to drive. You've been drinking.
I know.
We'll be back for Scott's statistics in a little bit. Dale Leach, Scott Oshman on Eagle Communications, Channel 20, and SalinaPost.com.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Ellsworth, Kansas. As surprising, in my opinion, 20-18 at the half. The Ellsworth 2019, sorry. Ellsworth Bearcats with a 1-point lead. Not the world's best half of basketball, and Ellsworth did what they wanted to do, and that was slow it down. We had a hard time getting it into transition. The few times that we did, we were able to score, but we just could not miss some opportunities, miss some open looks. And talk about fouls, Dale. Oh, my gosh. We'll get to that in just a second. Ellsworth Bearcats, first quarter, they had 4 turnovers, and then 3 turnovers, and then the second quarter, they only had 1. They really did a good job of controlling the ball. They went to the free throw line 13 times, made 8 for 62%. Scoring-wise, Cody Sukup with 2, Josh Barr with 4, 3 by Nick Flynn, 3 by Morgan Barco, and leading the way, Matthew Keener with 8. For the Minneapolis Lions, only 1 turnover in the first half that I remember. And they only went to the line 7 times, and we were only 3 for 7 for the free throw line. Scoring-wise, Connor Nace with 2, Eric Yoxel with 2, John Kelly with 2, Alex Yoxel with 3, Josh Macy with 4, and Brandon Davis with 4. And that's your scoring. Foul-wise, the Bearcats have 3 players with 2 fouls, and that's Grant Glazer, Cody Sukup, as well as Matthew Keener. For the Lions, Colin Briggs with 2, Eric Yoxel with 2, Gage Morton with 2, and Gavin Rothenberger with 3. So, interesting first half of basketball, Dale.
How many times did we get to the free throw line?
8.
8.
7. Yep. And I talk about some ticky-tack fouls. We saw 2 of them down here, one on Colin Briggs and one on Gage.
It's hard to get any continuity going when you're fighting that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I will say this, they've been fairly consistent both ways, so but I would say that the fouls have inhibited us to a greater degree.
Oh, yeah, exactly. They benefited more from the free throw line. So,
yeah, to hand it to the Bearcats, they came out and played a good game in the first half. We just need to see what we can do to reverse that trend here in the second half.
Yeah. So, minute 30 away from the start of the second half, and I will tell you one thing. We got to figure out a way to get some transition points. We've had some open looks, and just to kind of got to find a way to make those.
Well, you know, what happened at the end of the first quarter just kind of typifies how things have gone here in this half of the Lions. We worked the ball well to close out the quarter, got the bucket we wanted. Unfortunately,
would have had a 5-point lead.
There was 4.4 seconds left on the clock. They come down, and a post player for the Bearcats swishes a 3 at the buzzer to bring it back within 2. So that's kind of the way the half has gone. So the possession arrow will be to the Lions to start the half.
Bearcats.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we were at that end last time, weren't we? Okay.
Well, we get ready to go here. 20-19, Bearcats will have the ball as we get ready to start second half action. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communications Channel 20. Glazer with the ball for the Bearcats. 2-3 zone picked up by the Lions. Sukup with the ball on the right-hand side. He swing pass over on the outside to Flynn. Flynn back to Glazer. Glazer back over to Keener, back to Sukup. Sukup back over to Flynn, nearly tipped away by Yoxel. Back to top to Sukup, back to Glazer. You know that Glazer's going to find a way to probably get some points in the second half. Back to Sukup, back to Flynn. Back to the top to Sukup. Sukup back to Flynn. Flynn, they're just going to work a bunch of clock here.
They'll be happy to work the clock if we're going to sit back in the zone.
Yep. Back on the outside. And goes into Barr, off the mark and rebounded by Macy. Macy comes away with it, pulls it down, pulls it back around. Macy back to Briggs. Briggs back to top to Alex Yoxel. Alex looks at the high post. Gives it back to his brother Eric at the free throw line. Eric Drives in, goes back out to Briggs. Briggs into Kelly. Kelly shot in the lane, up and good. Nice job, John Kelly. Good ball movement by the Lions and nice score. Lions retake the lead 21-20. Glazer with the ball. Picks up his dribble, back to Sokup. Sokup into Barr. Barr in the lane. How many seconds is he going to have? Nope. Ball goes back to Glazer. Glazer looks at a three, pulls it back down. Dribbles back over to Flynn. Flynn drives. Back over to Glazer. Glazer back over the Sokup. 6:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Glazer on the outside. Glazer into Barr and stolen away by Macy. Back to Briggs. Briggs back to, oh, nice look. Oh, gosh, cannot finish it. Great fake, but just couldn't get it to roll in. As he had a great fake to Macy, but just couldn't get to
his
finish.
fake probably doomed the shot.
Oh, it's a beautiful
time
fake.
he got it back, he was too far under the basket.
So Flynn down low, pulls it back out. Back to Glazer. Glazer in the lane, and up and good is Barr, and for the Bearcats.
They take the lead, 22-21.
Yoxel with the ball on the outside. Back to Eric. Eric Yoxel at the top. Looks for a cutter. Gets it back to Briggs. Briggs to set it up. Backward to Alex Yoxel. Alex in low to Kelly. Kelly off the glass and good. Nice job, John Kelly. Uses the glass nicely right there and puts it in. Glazer with the ball. Back to Flynn. Up by one is the Lions. Flynn has it stolen away. Up to Macy. Yeah.
Oh,
how is that not a foul?
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Sorry about that, folks. Macy just got absolutely leveled down there. No call.
And they call it out of bounds off Macy.
Yeah. Sokup on the outside. Looks down low. Picks up his dribble, gets it backward to Flynn, back to Glazer. Glazer back to Flynn. Flynn shot. Oh, no good. Rebounded by Kelly. Up to Macy. Macy pulls it back down. Set it up. Into Yoxel. Eric at the free throw line. Has been kind of deadly from that range. I like his shots from about right there. And he'll drive it in and off the glass and good. Nice job, Eric. Takes it in the lane and puts it off the glass and puts it in. Nice job, Eric Yoxel.
25-22, Minneapolis.
Pass back on the outside. The direction goes to Flynn. Flynn, 2-3 zone by the Lions. Back over to Glazer. Glazer back over to Sokup. Sokup back to Barr. Barr back to Flynn. Flynn back to Sokup. Sokup drives, looks down low, gets it to Glazer. Glazer and walked with it, no call. And Keener gets the bucket in the lane. Wow. Now their whistles won't work in the second half. Have we had a whistle yet?
I can't remember.
Brandon Davis with the ball, backward to Alex Yoxel. Alex looks at Kelly, back to Macy. Oh, nice pass. Oh, you got it. And gosh darn it, Kelly with a great rebound. Josh cannot get it to fall. Great pass. Kelly will go to the line to shoot two.
Fouls Kelly over the back on the putback attempt.
Kelly at the line.
First foul of the half for either squad. First called one.
Yeah, thank you. Kelly makes the first one.
Rothenberger and Mortimer come in for Alex Yoxel and Eric Yoxel.
Sokup comes out as coming in with his Barta comes in, as well as Keener goes out and Barco comes in. Second shot coming by Kelly. Shot is up and good, makes them both. Nice job,
Davis
John Kelly.
In for John. Got a Nace, excuse me.
What'd you say?
Connor Davis was in the girls' game.
Glazer with the ball. 27-24, Lions with the lead. Backdoor pass goes to Barco. Barco picks up his dribble, gets it back. Oh, Macy almost comes away with it. And it'll stay with the Bearcats. Barco to inbounds for the Bearcats. We get it in over to Glazer. Glazer gets it back to Barco. Barco with the ball. And he'll dribble to the left-hand side, picks it up, gets it over to Barr in the paint. Barco hopped with it, no call. Back, picks up his dribble and gets it back to Flynn. Flynn gets it back to Glazer. Glazer looks down low. It'll go back to Barco. 2:28 left to go in the third quarter. Barco picks up his dribble, back over to Flynn. Flynn back to Barco. Double dribble. There you go. Thank you very much.
Alex Yoxel will come in for Macy.
Dale, talk for a sec.
All right. Gavin Rothenberger will inbound the ball to Brandon Davis across the timeline, back over to Mortimer on the right wing. He dribbles in. Alex Yoxel now on the left wing. And to Rothenberger at the high post. Looking down low to Knace. Back outside to Mortimer. We throw it away, trying to swing it over to Davis.
Second turnover of the half here.
2:13 remaining in the quarter. It's 27-24 Minneapolis. Would have been nice to take advantage of that turnover.
Yeah, it would have been. Ball goes to Glazer. He'll bring it down for the Bearcats. Picks it up, gets it backward. Foul's going to be called on Nace, and that will be Connor's second personal foul.
First team foul of the half. Foul's tied at 1 in this half. John Kelly comes in for Nace.
The inbounds will be Flynn for the Bearcats. Gets it to Glazer for 3. It's off the mark, and that'll be picked up by Rothenberger. Rothenberger gets it to Alex Yoxel. Alex will bring it down. And there'll be a foul on 2 shots. Will be foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And foul is on Barco. Second personal. At the line will be Alex Yoxel to shoot 2. 27-24, minute 51 left here in the third quarter. Line's up by 3. Yoxel shot up and no good.
Front rim, back rim out.
Have another one coming right here. Second shot is up and front rims it. And
that was a foul. Rothenberger was in for the rebound and they fouled him.
Yeah. Gavin saying, I fouled him?
I could hear the slap up here. Second one on Barr. Second team foul for the half.
So
third team foul of the half on the Bearcats.
Gavin saves us right there as we miss both free throws. Gets it into Kelly. Kelly in the lane, shot up, it's short.
Soft.
And it's off the mark, rebounded by Flynn. Flynn will bring it down for the Lions. 27-24, Flynn with the ball. Gets it over to Glazer. Glazer on the outside. He'll dribble back to the top of the key to set it up. Back door is wide open. And shot off the mark and rebounded by the Bearcats, and they get it.
A reverse turnaround put up. They're within 1 again, 27-26, a minute 20 to go in the third quarter.
They just boxed us out right on that one.
Interesting play they have devised there.
Yeah.
Shot blocked.
Yeah.
Oh, he's out of bounds. Yeah.
Alex had a shot blocked by number 30, Barda, but he stepped out of bounds. It'll be Minneapolis basketball. 27-26. Gets it into Macy, minute 10. Back to Davis. Davis gets it into Rothenberger, back to Yoxel, into Kelly. Kelly up and off the glass, no good. Rothenberger
had it, but had it stolen away.
54
Bearcats.
seconds.
Bearcats
Bearcats
take
the
the lead.
So Glazer back to Flynn. Flynn with the ball. Flynn will drive. Gets it back to Barco, and it's off the mark. Thank goodness it was in and out. Macy comes away with it. Back to Davis. Davis into Kelly, up and good. Nice job, John Kelly. Great job by Brandon Davis. Had a great look on the inside. 3-point lead. Ball comes back in the hands of Glazer. Glazer picks it up, gets it over to Flynn. Flynn. Swing pass. Oh, yeah. Nearly tipped away by Yoxel. Glazer on the outside. Glazer nearly has it stolen away. Gets it back over to Flynn. Yeah, nice job, Gavin Rothenberger.
Oh, we traveled.
Wowzer. That was a great block by Gavin. Gets up in the air. We've talked about how Gavin can jump and how Mortimer can jump, and Gavin proved it right there as he just went up in the air and knocked that one away. At the end of the third quarter, Lions regain the lead, 29-26.
We outscore them 10-6 in that quarter, if I don't forget the score.
Yep, you're right.
Okay, we'll be right back after words from our sponsors.
Robertson Monuments has been developing memorials in central Kansas now for over 100 years. Robertson Monuments' strength as a company is a direct result of the commitment that they have to you, their customer. Robertson Monument, Minneapolis, wants to work beside you to create a lasting tribute to the loved one you have lost. Go to robertsonmonuments.com for more information.
The mission at Kansas Wesleyan University is to promote and integrate academic excellence, spiritual development, personal well-being, and social responsibility. With a multitude of major programs, we'll help you reach your potential and achieve your goals.
Welcome back to Ellsworth, Kansas. Alex Yoxel, Eric Yoxel, Colin Briggs, Josh Macy, and John Kelly in on the floor for the Lions as we will have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Ball goes into Macy as we get started in the fourth quarter here. Macy gets it across to Eric Yoxel, down low to Macy, and he'll be fouled over the back, and that will be on Barta, his second personal foul. On the floor for the Bearcats is Barta, Flynn, Barr, I don't know who else, Barco and Glazer. Up and good is Eric Yoxel with the easy bucket underneath. Nice job on the inbounds pass to Yoxel.
Fourth team foul on the Bearcats, the Lions with one.
Glazer picks up his dribble, swing pass on the outside, gets over to Flynn. Flynn dribbles out of it, gets it more on the outside to Barco, back to Glazer. Glazer swing pass back over to Flynn. Flynn drives, and he'll dribble right. Oh!
They kind of called, say Kelly pushed him out of bounds with a foul.
Nope, called on Yoxel.
Oh.
Yep. Alex, second personal foul.
Second team foul of the half.
Swing pass into Barco. Barco picks up his dribble. Where's five? Where's five? There we go.
Shot's blocked.
Oh, and the foul on Kelly. It's a
Kelly
turnover
was
back
fouled,
in the direction.
no call. Down low to Kelly. He works it. His shot was blocked. They come away with the rebound. Could have been a foul call there too. Underneath the bar, they get it in. Bar. 31-28 Minneapolis.
And had an opportunity to go by 7, Dale, and
yep.
we missed the opportunity. We let them right back in within 3. Eric Yoxel up and good. Nice job, Eric, as he takes it into the paint and finishes it. His 8th point of the night. Glazer picks up his dribble, gets it back to Flynn. Flynn picks up his dribble, gets it down low. Shot up and no good, and Glazer. Oh, wow.
We tried to throw it off of
There's
Glazer, and he rescues it, and 20
Dang.
takes the 3.
Flynn hits a big 3 right there, and
33-31 Minneapolis.
Lions within 2. They get it down to Eric Yoxel in the paint.
Bardo with the foul.
That'll be his 3rd personal. 15
Bar
foul.
on 4, Bar. I thought they were calling on 30.
Eric Yoxel Keep it in.
5 seconds. Bearcats with the chance to tie it or take the lead here. Davis comes in for Briggs. Connor Nace is going to come in for Kelly, and Mortimer in for Alex Shoxel. 5:57 remaining in the fourth quarter.
33-31, Bearcats within 2. 5:53 left to go in the ball game. Sukup on the outside, picks up his dribble, gets it down low to Barta. Barta back to Flynn, back to Glazer. Glazer off of Barta. Nace and Barta were battling down there, and it'll go off of the Bearcats. Minneapolis ball. Thank goodness, Dale.
This is slugfest.
Yeah, it is. 5:33 left to go here. Ball goes to Brandon Davis. Davis backward to Macy. Macy gets the high screen, rolls back around. From the free throw line, up and good. Nice job, Josh Macy. That's his first points of the second half, Dale.
Needing to take over here. 35-31 Minneapolis.
Ball goes to Sukup. Sukup, he'll drive. Wow, nice drive by Sukup, and he finishes it. And the Bearcats are going to call a timeout. 5:04 left to go in this one. 35-33, Lions with the lead. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors. You're listening to SlineandPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 20, Minneapolis.
Upgrade your truck's look with a topper, locking tailgate, or tonneau cover. Maybe a grill guard or bumper replacement. K4 Trailer, RV, and Truck Accessories works with over 300 vendors, so we can supply you with the accessories you want for your truck. Check them out at 1640 West State Street in Salina or online at k4trailersales.com. City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
At Lambert Insurance, Sue Clanton can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Sue Clanton at Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
We will inbound the ball here. 5:04 remaining.
Rothenberger, Macy, Davis, Alex Shoxel, and Nace on the floor for the Lions. 5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Alex Shoxel with the ball. Ball back to Macy. Guarded by Glazer. Picks it up back to Alex Shoxel. So back to Davis. Davis back to Yoxel. Yoxel. Eric. I'm not sure what we're doing here, but not doing something here. Back in the hands of Macy. Back to Yoxel. Eric. Back to top to Brandon Davis. Back to Yoxel. Back to Rothenberger. Backward to Davis. Davis drives back to Macy. Back to Yoxel. Alex drives and he'll get fouled. Going to the line. Nice job, Alex Yoxel driving all the way in. Foul is on, I think, Barta. His third personal. At the line will be Alex Yoxel.
All important 6th team foul for the Bearcats, 2 for the Lions.
Shot is up and
but we're gonna have to make free throws.
Yeah, we are. We are struggling tonight. Nace checks out as Kelly checks back in. Second one coming by Alex. Shot is up and gets to the call.
Front rim then popped in. 36-33, 4:19 to go in the fourth quarter.
Eric Yoxel checks in for Rothenberger. Nace checks in for Nace. Glazer with the ball, 36-33. Glazer backward to Sukup. Sukup over to Barr, back over to Flynn. Flynn, and that's going to be a turnover. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
That was clearly off Glazer's foot.
Wow, I did not see that at all, folks. That stays with the Bearcats.
Whiz.
Apparently we missed something because the crowd over here did not say much. So Flynn back to Sukup. Sukup swing pass over to Glazer. Glazer drives back to Sukup. Sukup Sukup gets it into Barta, push off.
There's a easily offensive foul.
Eric Yoxel with the steal.
Stepped out of bounds and he turned around to throw the ball, I guess.
Ellsworth has another shot here as we get the turnover and then turn it right back over. Barr from the free throw line, up and good.
36-35 Minneapolis, 3:34 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Eric Yoxel backward to Alex Yoxel. Back to Brandon Davis. 1 point lead, 36-35. Alex Yoxel on the outside. They look down low to Kelly. Gets it back to Eric. Back to Alex. And timeout called by Coach Shoup. The coach going to call a timeout to talk about it. We will go ahead and take one with him. I think it's just a 30, so full timeout it is. We'll take a break. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communications Channel 20. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Where do you go in Minneapolis for fresh fruit, quality cuts of meat, fresh vegetables, all the products you need for your kitchen? Jeans IGA. Jeans is proud to sponsor Minneapolis Lions High School sports. Encourage your children to excel both in the classroom and in sports. They'll thank you for it.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA News Talk and 99 KG Country. Proud to sponsor the Lion Sports coverage on SalinaPost.com. Also listen to Lion Sports on your local Eagle Cable Channel 20.
Parents, would you like to save money while sending your child to college? We offer a career with benefits no other employer can match. We can even provide your child with a part-time job while in college and help you pay for college. Contact the U.S. Army and U.S. Army Reserve's Career Center at the Central Mall in Salina at 785-827-3666.
And welcome back to Ellsworth High School. Eric Yoxel inbounds. They get it into Brandon Davis. Davis back to Macy. 3:12 left to go in this one, Dale, and it's a nail biter. As we've just kind of struggled tonight. Fought back into it, but it's been a close one all night. Back to Macy. Macy, 3 minutes left. Backward to Eric Yoxel. Eric, high post to Kelly. Kelly looks down low. Gets it back to Brandon Davis. Brandon from the free throw line, up, no good, and rebounded is Barta. Barta goes the other direction and goes down to Barr, and that's going to be a foul.
Foul on Kelly. Before Barr got the chance to get the shot off.
On the floor.
Third team foul.
Colin Briggs checks in for Brandon Davis.
16 fouls on Ellsworth, 3 on the Lions.
Glazer for 3. Off the mark, rebounded by Colin Briggs.
He's fouled.
Yeah.
So Colin will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
And that'll be number 4 on Barta.
And all of these free throws are just so crucial here in these last 2.5 minutes. Not putting undue pressure on Mr. Briggs.
First shot is up and off the mark.
Glazer with the rebound.
No good. Leave another point on the floor. Glazer backward to Sukup. Sukup with the ball. Gets it backward to Barta. And nice hands. Gets over to Flynn. Flynn back to Glazer. Glazer. And Sukup drives. Kelly's going to get whistled with the foul, and Sukup will go to the line to shoot 2.
Kelly blocks the ball, the shot. Chance for the Bearcats to take a lead here. 4th team foul on the Lions. They're trailing Minneapolis 36-35.
Sukup air ball, and he'll have another one coming.
Sukup's got a good first step on that drive.
Oh, he does.
Just get to that lane.
He does indeed have that.
He's exposed us more than once on that, this second half especially.
Second one is up, no good. Oh, man, I thought we were going to give that rebound away.
Yeah, I did too. Kelly gets it, though.
36-35. We need to capitalize here, Dale. 2 minutes left in, and Coach Shoup calls a 30-second timeout. So Coach Shoup calls a quick timeout. And we'll go ahead and take a quick one with him. 2 minutes left in this one. 36-35. Minneapolis with the lead.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank with locations in Salina, Minneapolis, Bennington, Wamego, and Sylvan Grove. A proud sponsor of this game. Member FDIC.
Bennett Buick GMC has been family owned and operated since 1957. With more than 5 decades in the central Kansas area, Bennett Buick GMC has long established its reputation as a leader in the professional sales and service of new and pre-owned vehicles. For more information on a new or pre-owned vehicle, go to BennettBuickGMC.com.
Welcome back to Ellsworth, Kansas. 36-35, Lions in the lead here on Eagle Communication Channel 20. Eric the inbounds, gets it to Colin Briggs. Back to Macy. Macy with the ball, guarded tight by Glazer, back to Briggs. Briggs back to Macy. Macy on the outside, gets it back to Alex Yoxel. And foul's going to be called on Sukup. Okay, Alex. Alex will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
4th foul on Sukup.
Sukup has 4, and so does Barta for the Bearcats. First one is up and good. Thank you, Alex. Checking in is Keener and Barco as they check in for, wow, interesting. Sukup and Barta. So,
well, Barco's a 3-point shooter.
Yeah, you're right. Second shot on its way, and good. Nice job, Alex, as he gets it to fall. 38-35, up by 3, and they're going to put Brandon Davis on. They're going to force a little pressure here. Brandon Davis on Glazer. Brandon Davis tight on Glazer. And foul is going to be on the floor. It's going to be on Brandon Davis.
1:41 remaining in the 4th quarter. 15 foul on the Lions.
Inbounds here. They get it into Keener. Keener gets it over to Flynn. Flynn back over to Glazer. Glazer back to Sukup. Oh, 3-point wide open by Sukup. Or not Sukup, but Barco, and he hits it. And a little miscommunication there, and they hit a big three.
We had
right
a player
there
on the floor. We were short.
Minute 15 left. Ball goes back. You think we'll milk a minute left on this one, Dale?
We'll try.
Back to Mason.
Oh, so close.
Yeah. Oh, man. That was close.
Of course, they tipped it.
Alex back to Davis. Oh, into Macy. Macy back out to Yoxel. Alex with the ball. Back to Eric Yoxel. And Coach Shoup's going to call a 30-second timeout. 42 seconds left. 38 all here in regulation. 42.4 seconds. 30-second timeout call by Coach Shoup. And I'll tell you, Dale, this one's, if we get out of here with a win tonight, we need to say a prayer of thanksgiving on the way home. So that's a tough one right here. 38-38, Dale, when the Lions have the ball. 42 ticks left. You think they'll work the clock for 40 seconds?
Yep. I don't think Ellsworth will let us do it. They'll put us at the free throw line before then.
Well, I think they're going to try to force the turnover, of course, and try to get a 5-second violation or something. We've got to get the ball inbounds here, though. We've had a couple times tonight where we've not been able to get that in.
At least once.
Yep. Alex inbounds. Gets it into Macy. Macy on the outside, guarded by Glazer. Glazer back to Yoxel. Alex on the outside. Alex Brings it back to the top of the key.
30 seconds.
Back to Brandon Davis. Brandon Davis into Kelly. Kelly back to Macy at the top of the key. Macy back to Yoxel.
20 seconds.
Eric. Eric back to Alex. 16 seconds. Brandon takes the three. It's off the mark.
We can't get it. Gosh. I don't know. That was the shot that Juke was looking for. 11.6 seconds left. Ellsworth calls a timeout. They're going to have to go the full length of the court. But they're going to have the shot now for opportunity for the last shot to win the game.
11.6 seconds left. Lions have got to play some defense now. And it's going to be a tough one right here. We give them an opportunity. We were working the clock. Brandon was open, but just flat on the shot, unfortunately, and that's going to give the Bearcats a chance to bring it down the other direction.
We'll take a quick break.
Welcome back. Ellsworth has to run the full length of the court here. 11 seconds left. They will get it in to Glazer. Glazer will bring it down, guarded by Briggs. Glazer gets it over to Barr. Barr back to Sukup, back to Glazer. Glazer, he'll drive. And they do not get the shot off. So, and we'll go into overtime. So, well.
Good defense by the Lions that deny the Bearcats an open shot there. They were looking for the three, I think.
Didn't give them an open look, and they didn't even come close to getting an open look. And we will go into overtime here in Ellsworth. Knotted up at 38. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 20.
CNR Plating and his crew would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. CNR Plating is a Minneapolis Lions sport backer and wants to wish the Lions a great season.
The Scott Osherman Agency, your American family insurance agent, is dedicated to giving you the best insurance possible for your car, home, life, health, retirement, or farm and ranch insurance. Scott is there to help. The Scott Osherman Agency, your American family insurance agent. He's there when you need him.
Welcome back to Ellsworth, Kansas. Dale Leach, myself, Scott Osherman here as we go into overtime. First time this year, Dale?
I believe so.
I think so.
I don't remember one.
I don't either. I don't either. So.
Jump ball.
Yep.
Barr for the Bearcats against Kelly for the Lions.
And tip it up, and it will go to Macy. Kelly out jumps him. Nice job by Kelly. Macy gets it to Alex Yoxel. Alex back to Eric. Eric back to Colin Briggs. Ball goes back to Briggs. Briggs drives. And we turn it over.
Tried to drive under the basket, get it up, and it was too late. No place to go.
Flynn on the outside. Flynn back to Sukup. Ball goes back to Glazer. Glazer on the outside. Swing pass over to Flynn. Flynn drives back to Glazer. Glazer, he'll drive. Has a nice quick step and gets it back to Flynn. Flynn on the outside. 3:18 left to go here in the overtime. Nobody scored yet. Barco with the ball, back over to Glazer. Glazer on the outside. And nearly stolen. Oh, great job by Kelly.
We cannot come up with it.
And Flynn back the other direction. Wow, we had an opportunity once again. Kelly with a great block, but we just couldn't hold on to it. And it stays in the hands of the Bearcats. Flynn swing pass over to Barco. Barco back over to Glazer. Glazer back over to Barco. Flynn. Flynn in the corner to Barco. Back to Flynn. Flynn. Back over to Glazer. Glazer dropped down low.
Oh.
And back to Barco for three. And it's off the mark. Rebounded by Yoxel. How
no foul. Foul.
Man,
Get
alive.
Glazer off his back.
Macy with the ball. Macy gets it over to Alex Yoxel. Back to Colin Briggs. Briggs into Eric. Eric up and gets to the ball. Yes! Yes, indeed. Nice job, Eric Yoxel.
And
that's number 5. That
Sokup.
is number 5 on Sokup. And he is gone. Nice job, Eric Yoxel. And Eric will go to the line for the and one here.
Nace and Davis are set to come in.
Yep, and Sokup is gone. Kelly comes out, and so does Briggs. Nace checks in, as well as Davis. At the line is Eric Yoxel. 40-38. Shot is up, and it's off the mark. And that's going to be over the back.
Alex Yoxel over the back is the call.
Only the 16 foul. At third on Alex, and the Bearcats will have the ball. Keener checking in for the Bearcats.
The Bearcats have 9 fouls, so their next foul will be in the double bonus, which we need very badly.
Yeah.
The way we're shooting.
We've got to force a turnover here. Get them not to get a shot off and force a turnover. 40-38. Ball in the hands of Flynn. Flynn and Sokup have been deadly tonight from the, not deadly, but they've hit some big threes. All to Keener. Keener picks up his dribble. Gets it back to Glazer. Glazer back to Sokup. Sokup on the outside. 40-35. Swing pass over to Glazer. Glazer. Nice pass. Oh, nice job. Eric Yoxel with the steal. Great job by Eric. Forces the turnover. Back in the hands of Macy, back to Alex Yoxel. Minute 21, back to Davis. Brandon Davis, back to Alex Yoxel.
Come on, Ref. Gee whiz.
And there is going to be a foul there. Alex will go to the line to shoot 2 as we're now in the double bonus. Flynn's first personal foul, and I mean, Alex had to get mugged in order to
get the whistle blown.
Kelly at the line to shoot 2 here. Shot is up and gets it.
Oh, Kelly's sitting over here.
Nope. Sorry.
Cheering on.
Sorry, that was, I'm sorry. Thank you. That's Alex Yoxel. Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
For some reason I had my pencil on Kelly. Alex's second shot coming right here. Shot is up and gets them both.
We needed them. 42-38, 1:13 to go in
nice
overtime.
Job. Glazer with the ball. You got to keep a body on Glazer, Flynn, and Sokup. Or Barco, excuse me. We'll be back. 42-38 in overtime. Minute 10 left. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of the Lions games on SalinaPost.com. Join them as they encourage student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions, we're with you all the way.
In as little as 9 months, you could be on your way to a better job future with Salina Area Technical College. Learn skills in computer-aided drafting, construction technology, or electronic engineering. Schedule a campus visit today by logging on to salinatech.edu.
Welcome back to Ellsworth. Bearcats have the ball. On the floor is Davis, Macy, Kelly, Eric, and Alex Yoxel. Glazer with the ball for the Bearcats. Glazer gets it over to Sokup. Sokup looks at a 3. They get it over to Glazer. Glazer, he's double teamed quickly there. They get it over to Flynn. Flynn back to Glazer. Glazer back. Oh, yes, nice job. Brandon Davis gets it up to Macy. Macy can finish it. Yes, he does. Nice job by Josh Macy. And the finish. Great job by the Lions. Great job by Brandon Davis to tip that one in the air. And we come up with the steal and the bucket. And we've got a 6-point lead with 46 seconds
left.
left.
Is there a foul call?
No. Timeout called by Coach Shoup, I believe. So 46.7 seconds yet left. And
44-38, and we got a problem with something here on the back side of the backboard. I don't know what it is. We got a mop handle. Oh, the rubber's coming down off the bottom of the backboard, the rubber buffer. Have to get a ladder out and pop that back up. That'll delay the game here. Huh. Well, with that, we will take a break and let you hear some words from our sponsors, because that'll take some repairs and delay it for I don't know how long. We'll be back. Well, mission accomplished.
Well, welcome back.
Rubber padding is successfully reinstalled.
So 46.7 seconds left, 44-38. Yoxel, Davis, Macy, and Kelly on the floor.
This is our biggest lead of the night, I think, 6 points.
And Glazer with the ball. Looks at Flynn. Gets it into Barr. Barr drives all the way in, and he will get fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
7th team foul on the Lions, so 1-1 coming up.
Eric Yoxel's 4th personal foul. 3rd personal, sorry. Barr at the line. He's been perfect early in the first half, and he's perfect there. Oh, they got another. I don't know who. Number 12, a freshman coming in. Checks in for Keener.
Going to pressure us on the defense after the shot, I'm sure.
Second shot is up and makes them both. And they get it into Macy.
Oh, that should be flagrant. Good grief.
Wow.
Intentional, whatever.
Macy just got hammered on that inbounds.
Make him pay for it, Josh.
Josh should go to the line. Yeah, double bonus here. First shot coming. Shot is up and good. Nice job, Josh Macy. So we'll have another one coming here. Keener checks back in. Second shot is up, and it is off the mark.
45-40, 30 seconds to go.
Glazer with the ball on the outside. Glazer back to Flynn. Flynn. Nice drop down pass down low, and Keener gets the bucket.
Ellsworth takes the timeout. 26 seconds remaining. We lead by 3, 45-42.
Trucks look with a topper, locking tailgate, or tonneau cover, maybe a grill guard or bumper replacement. K4 Trailer, RV, and Truck Accessories works with over 300 vendors, so we can supply you with the accessories you want for your truck. Check them out at 1640 West State Street in Salina or online at k4trailersales.com. City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
Well, is this game ever going to get over, Scott?
I'll tell you, Dale, we've got to hit our free throws down the stretch. We got to hit them here, because if we can get it in, they're going to foul us. And they're going to foul us
26 seconds
quickly.
remaining in the first overtime. It's Minneapolis 45, Ellsworth 42.
Good thing is we are in the double bonus if we do get fouled. But we have got to hit our free throws in order to pull this one out. 45-42, 26 ticks left. And on the floor will be Briggs, Macy, Eric Yoxel, Alex Yoxel, and John Kelly. And they will front us on the inbounds. And Eric Yoxel will pull the trigger. They get it into Macy. Macy goes right through the dribble. Nice job, Josh Macy. Picks it back out to Davis, back out to Alex Yoxel. Alex.
They knew who they wanted to foul. They didn't want to foul Macy.
Alex will get fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot 2 here. Foul is on Barr, his 4th personal. Alex at the line to shoot 2. Shot is up and good. Nice job by Alex. He'll have another one here.
Gets us back to the 4-point advantage. 16.9 seconds remaining in overtime.
Second shot is up, and it is good. Makes them both.
Foul me, will you? He said.
And out. Mortimer checks in for Eric Yoxel. 47-42, 5-point deficit. 16 seconds left. Glazer brings it down. Glazer picks up his dribble, swings it across to Flynn. Flynn back. Sukup. Sukup 3-point shot.
Hey.
No good. It's awfully close. And Kelly gets fouled. 7.5 seconds left. And Kelly will go to the line to put this one away. We're Dale, that's whew. Remind me to say a prayer on the way home to thank the Lord for this one. So Kelly at the line to shoot 2. Shot is up and good. Well, Alex Yoxel and John Kelly. John just hit that one. Big 3 free throws just here recently. Another one coming here. Shot is up, and it is front rim. That's how I ice my own shooter. Glazer takes the long 3, and it's off the mark, and that's the ball game. So we come away with it, Dale.
We outscore them 10-4 in overtime. 48-42, the final. Whew.
Yeah.
We knew we were in a game here, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. That was, we outscored them in the overtime by 10-4. Yeah, nice job in Minneapolis as they, I tell you, that was a good one. That was a tough one. So your final score here is 48-42. Minneapolis comes away with a victory, but it was a close one. We'll be back with some stats. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 20. We'll be back with some final comments. Welcome back to Ellsworth, Kansas, as the Lions come away with the victory in overtime by a score of 48-42. And whew, Dale, that was a close one. Run through some scoring real quick. Ellsworth Bearcats. You know, this is an interesting one. I don't know if you know this or not. Grant Glazer did not score tonight.
Well, the name Glazer makes you think he should score. I don't remember that he scored much against us the first time we played either. Obviously, he's a good ball handler.
He's not the shooter that his brother was, but
no.
But he's still.
Their outside shooters were Sokup and Flynn.
Yeah.
Flynn, was it?
Yeah, Flynn and Barco.
Barco.
So, let's see. Sokup had 4 points. Barr had 12. And Keener had 12. Flynn had 6, and Barco had 6. And Barta had 2. They were.
Is that all they had?
Yeah. They had 8 turnovers in the second half, 2 for 7 from the free throw line in the second half for 29%, 10 for 20 for the ball game for 50%. For the Minneapolis Lions, 6 turnovers in the second half, didn't do as well in this they did in the first half, controlling the ball. Josh Macy had 9 points. Connor Nace had 2. Brandon Davis had 4. Eric Yoxel had 10. Alex Yoxel had 10. And John Kelly had 11. Positive. I like the even scoring between Macy, Yoxel, Kelly, and Yoxel. All of them in Macy near double figures, but the other 3. This is the interesting 2 stats I've got here. 11 for 18 from the free throw line in the second half. But down the stretch, Alex Yoxel hit 7. He hit his coming into the second half, he shot the free throw, went to the free throw line 10 times. Missed his first 3, made his last 7.
Oh, that's what we needed.
Yeah, Alex hit some big ones. John Kelly hit 3 big ones in the second half. So, 61% from the free throw line in the second half, the end of the ball game at 56%. Not a pretty one, but they did find a way to win, and this is one that would have just frustrated you letting this one get away.
Ugly wins count, thank goodness.
Ugly wins do count. So 48-42, we come away with the victory. Although it was not pretty, we do come away with the victory. So
4 games left in the regular season. The Southeast of Saline Trojans come back to Minneapolis Friday, and we need to avenge a loss to those Trojans back in December. That'll be a good challenge for us. And Thursday night, wrestling senior night against Beloit at Minneapolis, the duel there. We'll be broadcasting that also. Thanks as always for having us in your home. We're going to sign off and take a trip home.
Yep.
Dale Leach.
Scott Osherman.
Good night, folks.
Good night.